Hey, this is Mr. Kabbalah. This is my daughter Bentley. Say hello.
Hi.
All right, we're playing with some Orbeez, which are like water beads. If you've never seen them, they start out really, really tiny. I don't even know if you can see it. It's in between my fingers right there. Bentley, can you show them the red one? Look at that. Now, what happens is you put them in water and they turn into these things, which I don't know if, there you go. All right, so my question was, how fast do they grow? So you dunk them in some water, then after a few hours, they turn into these things. So we're gonna take a few measurements and then we're gonna put them into this water and we're gonna check back in I'm thinking every 15 or 30 minutes to see what size they are after that. So little mathematical quarantine experiment. So what I have here is a digital caliper. So calipers measure the diameter of circles. So I'm going to measure the diameter of this little Orbeez. So it looks as if this one, let me get there we go, 2.75 millimeters. So when they start out, they're roughly 2.75 millimeters. So another thing I wanted to know is, how much do they weigh before and after they take on water? So I put on enough of the little Orbeez so that they weigh exactly 1 gram. Now to find the weight of one of them, I'm going to count these up and we're going to take the number and do some division to find the weight of one. Okay, so these are the ones that made exactly 1 gram, and I counted them up. There are 46 of them. So if I take my calculator and do 1 gram divided by 46 Orbeez, each one is about 0.02 grams. All right, so one teeny tiny Orbeez is 0.02 grams. All right, Bentley, put those in the water. Now, what colors do we have?
Orange, blue, yellow, red.
Nice. All right, we're gonna check in on them let's say every 30 minutes. There they go. Good. Okay, now we wait. All right, so it's been a half an hour. Let's take our measurements. I will. So about 7.73, and 4 of them now weigh 1 gram. So that means that right now each of those weighs 0.25 grams. 1 divided by 4, 0.25 grams. And back in the water they go. All right, so it's been another half an hour, and right now these are on the scale, so these 4 weigh 2 grams. So that means 2 divided by 4, each of these weighs about half of a gram, 0.5 grams. Let's get the measurement for, I'll do the yellow one this time. So right now, roughly 9.49, or let's say 9.5 millimeters in diameter. All right, so it's been another half an hour, so that's been an hour and a half total so far in water. These 4 are now 3 grams, so 3 divided by 4 is 0.75 grams each. I'll do the yellow one again. Take my calipers. Now they're a little odd shapes, so I'm going to take going the wrong way? Nope. Well, about 11.36. Okay, so this we've got another half an hour gone by. That's 2 hours in total. That's 120 minutes. These four are saying, it's still saying between, well, now it's saying 4. So let's say 4 grams. You can see it's cycling through there. So these are about 1 gram a piece. So 4 grams here, 4 of these, 4 divided by 4, 1 gram a piece. I'm going to take my diameter measurement. Again, they're a little odd shaped. I'm going to do the yellow one, get it the best I can. About 13.05. See you in a half an hour. All right, we're at 2.5 hours, 150 minutes. They're still at 4 grams, so they're each about 1 gram, 4 divided by 4. Let's get the diameter measurement. They're now becoming a little more spherical. I'm going to try to take what I'm going to call the long way. So 13.24. See you in a half an hour. All right, we're in the third, this is hour number 3, so 180 minutes. You can see we're now up to 5 grams for 4 of these. So 5 divided by 4 is roughly 1.25 grams per Orbeez, or Orbi, I don't know. All right, let's get our measurement.
Be careful.
I will be very careful, Bentley, yes. So about 3.67. What'd I say?
3.
Oh, 13.67. Good catch on the camera. All right, 3.5 hours, so that's 210 minutes. Right now, they're still at 5 grams for 4 of them, so that's 1.25 grams each. That's pretty funny. Let's do the yellow one. That's the one I've been doing.
That is so funny.
Let's say 14, right on the dot, 14 millimeters.
Yay.
All right, this is gonna be our last data point. It's at 4 hours, 240 minutes. We got 6 grams for 4 Orbeez. If we do 6 divided by 4, that's roughly 1.5 grams per Orbi. And then if we get a measurement of the diameter,
Point it towards me.
this is about
Point it towards me, Mama.
14.42.
Just point it towards me, Mama.
14.42 millimeters is the last diameter. So we let it go 4 hours. All right, Bentley, how was that experiment?
Good.
And the last thing we got to do is eat them.
That is wow. Dada, did you eat him?
All right, that's where we're going to stop the experiment. We did 4 hours. So now it's up to you and your curiosity and imagination to come up with questions and observations of what you've seen, and maybe look for some patterns. So come up with some questions, comments, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. Take care.